you done the card?
I'll do it in a minute. I'll play my match and I'll put it on studio mode and fill it in while I'm filling it.
Let's all calm down. Shambles was a nickname used as a joke for the ops. Sometimes around the ring, but
that's what you're paying for.
So what are you doing now then? Just get this shared.
yes, we don't have confirmation from a well-placed source at
Welcome, Dick.
Roger Van Dijk will not be leaving the club. He will be staying and will remain the same.
When does Wednesday
So
start?
much speculation on the future of the City purposes. He handed in a transfer replacement at the beginning of August.
Well, you paid there for pick up now, ain't you?
He hasn't played for them. He hasn't trained with the national team. And he said in a statement that he was
I didn't look, I just...
ambitious and that he was frustrated
It's 52. It don't matter.
because he said he
I
wanted
just
to
assumed
play
it's going in, I
the
can't even look
football
around.
again. Well, today we suspected
But
that
I'm
things
sending
were
the
not
form off
going
to
his way because
because
when he
I don't know if
arrived
you
at
work,
training
but
ground,
I,
he drove into his
you know,
own
like,
entrance, deliberately avoiding the cameras that were waiting to see him come to training. And then as he left, he was driven by someone else who didn't back him from continuing to notice and had his head down.
because they were after everybody else, they didn't get in.
Things weren't
So,
going his way. Then in the last half hour, Les Reed, the vice
Because if we
chairman
hadn't
of
been in,
Southampton, left for the night. He waved
did I play the
and he is the man who
but they
gets
paid
done at this club.
10
He makes
pounds,
the
11
decisions, and we knew that his decision
That's
was
why.
So I think they're probably quite
day,
enough by all
and
means.
that did not include any type of deal for Roger Van Dijk until the club had been set throughout the summer right from the start. They said that he was not for sale. At every press conference, the manager, Mauricio Pellegrino, held, he said that he was not for sale. He said he wanted to be the first team to picking him because his mind was on it, and he said that he wasn't for sale. Les Reed had said throughout as well that he wasn't for sale. They have maintained that, and we know for sure that he will not be leaving. Now, if you remember,
Chris
at
playing
the
in
beginning
the
of the summer, Liverpool had to apologise because they had to make a legal approach for
Yeah,
Roger
but
Van
I
Dijk.
think a lot of
Since
strong
then, there have been
whereas I don't think that one is strong
that Roger Van Dijk has been speaking to
So
Chelsea.
we'll just have to see. And
There have been links with Arsenal and
the Interleague one, we've got 10 players, and Sean is going home on Sunday, so we can get to the Sunday.
Because he is going to remain Southampton player, he will be going back to training next week. When he talks about players
Just share it, I'm not being rude. Sandground carpet sounds, he takes it away.
Relationship there. As for the manager, apparently there's still an okay relationship there because Roger Van Dijk has realised it's not been up to Pellegrino to sell.
Ben, you seen the paper? Ben, you seen the paper?
Might not be an issue.
You're not in it?
As you were mentioning before, the only real issue is what will his head
photograph's taken too high up.
Okay, well, the biggest deal of the day so far is the second biggest deal of the window and the second biggest deal of all time. And it's for a teenager, a TV reporter, Brian Swanson, for me. Tell us all about Kylian Mbappe and PSG and what they're like.
See you, Ben. I thought he was going to have to walk around with his pants around his trousers. Oh. Oh, he's potted one. Nobody needs to worry. You are not going to see the Dale on the table. He has potted a ball. He doesn't have 7 on the table any longer. With 2 shots, Glenn's got to take these out. 3 people watching live. Can you let us know on the stream if you can see the table moving? Just let us know in the chat if you can see the table. It's just showing up that it's not moving on mine. I can see there's 3 of you watching, so I hope you're not all watching a blank screen. Which it appears you may be. So if you are there, just bear with me and I will get this sorted for you. So I'll just let you know what's going on. So we've got Glenn on yellows, John on reds. Glenn had 2 visits with balls all over pockets. He's lined himself up nicely behind the black, but he has got a yellow still on the table. John's got a red top right hand cushion. Easy enough pot if he gets on it, but I suspect that Glenn will probably be looking to lay a snooker here. This is an easy one to overhit, and he may have done that. I don't think he can see the potting angle, but he can certainly see the ball, I suspect. Well, he's come round, he's called total and he's been given it. So like I say, I apologise, we will get the picture moving again very, very soon. So if you just bear with us, as soon as John's off the table, I'll get it sorted. But I can't, I don't seem to be able to sort it out myself. So John's played that really nice. He's got the snooker back himself. So we've got the cue ball in one top corner pocket, black ball on the blue spot, and the yellow in the far corner, and he's snookered on it. Like I say, sorry, we will get the card working very soon. If anybody can see the picture, please do let me know. I've just tried clicking through a few different screens and it's not showing up on my screen at the moment. So if we don't make any progress, then we may have to restart the stream. But I can see we've lost a couple of people now, so there's still 3 of you on there. So we will get this stream firing very shortly. Oh, Glenn's just had a shot on the yellow. He's hit it to the thick side of the jaw. He's rattled it, but he's kept it the pocket side of the red that's over the same pocket. So John at the minute is just looking. Well, I think he might be looking at going to the middle. And he's played it quite well. He's left Glenn a very tricky yellow. Thin cut along the rail. And he knows if he misses it, he's leaving the red over the pocket for John. So this frame is still running, so I say as soon as John's off, we will get the stream firing again. Unfortunately, I just don't really know why it's playing up, so we'll get it going as soon as possible. Just checking through all the connections. Glenn must be pushing the time. Right, so Glenn has played a safety and accidentally potted the yellow. He's left himself in the middle of the black cushion with the black on the blue spot. So he's got a long, tricky ball, knowing that if he doesn't get it, John's got the red over the pocket. So there's the extra added pressure here. I'm looking straight down the shot, and he's missed it. He's hit the cue ball. He's hit the cue ball. It's come out of the pocket. It's hit the cue ball. It's almost snookered John on the red. But what it has done is it's left it very tricky for him to go from his last red to the last black. So John's just looking at using his time here, and he's looking if he brings the cue ball across the table, leaves it somewhere near the opposite middle, he's going to have a thin cut along the bulk cushion to try and pot the black. He is time restricted here as well, so it's a tricky shot to try to work out. And he's also, just to add on to the trickiness of the shot, he's got sweets flying across the table off one of the other tables. And he's down on his shot, and he still doesn't know exactly how he wants to play it. So let's see what happens. He's gone all the way up and down around the table. If he gets back, he's going to be on the wrong side of it. He's on the black to the opposite pocket that it's next to. But he's potted the black very confidently down the rail, and caught Larking about to put themselves 1-0 up. John's just coming off the table, so I will get him to fix the stream. John, we've got voice but no picture.
Voice but no picture?
Yeah.
Huh?
He's still on that, so I've been sounding out that whole frame.
What do you mean voice but no picture?
That's it. That's how. Look, that's not
Oh,
how
okay.
that's set up.
Sorry. Yeah,
It's not changed.
Oh, really?
No.
It's cameras, isn't it? Oh, so we are actually playing. So it's a bit like radio.
Yeah, it's been on the radio.
No, I'm alright, actually. Yeah.
How weird is that?
So,
Black and white.
Well, I managed to keep a few viewers as well. I literally was talking.
oh, that's the problem. That's the problem. For some reason, in that going into that port, it never worked properly.
It worked. That's the port I put it in the other day, and it worked for us.
It wouldn't have worked. It would have fucked up. There's always a problem when it goes in there. Right, see it'll come on now. Right, so let me deactivate it first. I don't know why. There's definitely a problem with that. I might have to reset it. Are we still going?
Yeah, we are sorting the stream out now. It shouldn't take us long, and we'll have it up and firing again. So we're hoping we should come on live in a moment. So Lewis has just broke. He's potted a yellow. So he's just looking around the table. I expect he's going to take out or look to go yellows here. He's just hovering over the top of a yellow ball, but he's not fouled. And he's played that really nice. And Lewis already might be looking for a clearance here. Okay, well, we're going to have to drop the stream down, and well, we may be dropping the stream down here, so you may lose us, and I'll so we have tried to reset the camera. That's the wrong camera though, isn't it? Is that what it is? Oh yeah, that webcam will be on the...
Yeah. The problem is getting that to the camera.
Yeah. So, the camera issue is still a bit of a problem for us. Lewis is... Yeah. At the minute, Lewis is still on yellows. He's got 2 balls that are in tricky locations. but he's played quite a nice shot to get down onto one along the black rail. Okay, we think we're gonna lose you now.
Hello and welcome. We're back. Right, I've just got a few things to put in the card and the scores. Things haven't been done on the things. You have to bear with me, but the moment state of play is Amanda Lethbridge is playing now against Craig Harvisser. Is it Harvisser? Craig Harvisser. And changed by ET earlier today. Right, which sounds good. Can anybody on the chat let me know if it sounds okay? It's probably just me, but
Handsome chap, whoever that Craig Harvester is, isn't that
oh,
picture?
Harvester. Oh, he's a beautiful looking man, isn't he? We are back on, mate, so get it cracking. I'm just going to sort all this stuff out that's been done a bit dodgy like.
When I tried to go on to the other bits here as well, these were all gone mental.
Well, a couple of them, because I used them yesterday differently. It's actually 2-0 to us, isn't it?
Yeah.
There we go. Right, we're in. There. We've got Craig. Oh, hey, Deekster.
You alright, mate? I thought you must have heard you were playing me and thought you weren't going to turn up.
No, I thought I was playing Lewis. Then I found out it was you. That's why I came.
Oh, right. Hold on a minute. Bad news, Deeks. You got Lewis.
Oh. I played the first game. None of the SCF stuff's in this. Jet scorecards, where's the SCF scorecards?
I'm told that Spurs are still in discussions with Barcelona. We still don't know yet.
Have to find it.
Whether it'll be a permanent deal or a loan deal. But Daniel Levy
Just had a chat with all of them, and they said they're definitely not coming back in the league next season.
Who's that?
Police. They said.
Oh yeah, that's
we know Deacon, and Nick's doing his training. Len's doing. He's just a kid, so he's. I don't know how to word it. He's not doing that. He's playing with his kid. I don't know how to word this without sounding right. And
I think I get what you mean.
And I don't know. So then that only leaves him with Glenn and Craig. And Steve's already said he's going to Daz.
Why is it so small?
You have to stretch it a bit more, pull it from the top corner. Right, this. You were giving me a great point. I know your sort. I've read about him on the gents' toilets.
Is this a broken dish?
No, she had to. I don't know where the foul came from. Yes, Amanda.
Well done, Amanda.
Let's get us now. I'm lucky enough to get it we want.
I'm still here to see that, and also to be with my family and my friends. And it's a great feeling.
Right, well played, Amanda. It's 3-0. 3-0 now to record like in about. We'll get the scorecard up to you as soon as I get it filled in so you can see who's playing. Date's right, that's good.
Are we timing? Time running. All the best, mate.
Amanda, is it the same all the way through? Right, Adam's at the table, he's busy. I'm hoping it's right. Hey, Einstein, how you doing?
My pizza bar at night.
Oh, God, you got the music going and everything. A little party going down there, isn't it? A little soiree, isn't it? No women allowed in there.
I'll get something.
Where's your pole then? Right, I'm just filling in the cards so I can show you all the team lineup. While I'm doing this, obviously Scott and Adam are playing. I think Scott's a bit unsure of what he's doing at the moment. Oh, he's taking a bit of live. Right, let's have a little look at the scorecards. Just have a quick look, see what games you're interested in watching. Oh, Scott's made a lovely double there. We'll just go back to the action. He's just going to play this red off the yellow in the middle and come back over. He's going to leave himself a tough black though. He might double the black, or he might stick himself on the black. Oh, well, the double's blocked, so it might go down the rail. I'm not sure how this ball's going to go down the rail because I think it turns out slightly at the end, but he's not even close enough to it anyway. So let's go. Scotty. It's 4-0 now to the Larking about. Little look at the scorecards. Makes it 4-0 now. Not a lot's happening on the table, as you can see. I will shortly get the rankings up and the league positions of the teams. I'm just currently trying to share on Facebook, so if anybody sees it on Facebook, share it, like it, subscribe to the YouTube channel. The more the merrier.
That's like every other Friday. Oh,
run on time last night?
Oh no, not really. Came behind a little bit, but not too bad.
Everybody play on it? Or?
No, I didn't play Andy Bunton or I didn't play Ivan. Ivan couldn't make it, and Andy Bunton and me played over there. It was really, I mean, Lee McShane's game and Ben slowed it right down. To be honest, they took bloody ages. You know, the other games weren't too. Like your game was all right. The next game was all right. That was a 3-2. The next game.
A bit crammed, wasn't it? Half hours, I suppose.
Yeah, but mine with Andy Bunton took 15 minutes. So yours and Becky's only took about 35 minutes. You know, so one that takes slightly longer can be offset by one that's quicker, can't it? So
Still 10 minutes to play with that.
yeah, and we don't want it to be fairly close together, you know, because we don't want it sitting around, you know. I mean, next round it's a bag. There's lots more games to get in, so and obviously just wanted to fill the night with Paul, and I think it worked well. To be honest, I was happy with it. Yeah.
It had quite a few viewers at one point,
Yeah,
didn't it?
35 it was up to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was well pleased with it. Right, anyone out there wants to come on the chat? Give me some banter. I don't think Aziz will be out there tonight because he'll be playing in his match, but anybody who wants to chat, come on. I'm going to look to just get the league table situation and rankings just for everybody out there. Just downloading it now. So far this match has been very one-sided. Not sure what I've done there. Sorry?
What was it that they threw near you when you took a shot? You had to pick it up in a minute.
Oh, it just looked like a sweep. I don't know, did they throw it? I thought, I don't know what. Yeah, I know, you know they are, don't you? The one of the...
One of them, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Right.
Last time upstairs, there were loads of cucumber and bread everywhere as well, and now it's the same over there.
Oh, is it? They spend a lot of money on that, don't they? I see him,
There's a question about money there.
Yeah. At the minute tonight, I think we could do it for a minute rather than one.
That's why I thought about getting them off that free table that they're on, but they spent it for the carry.
What's that?
Played a doubles match and they've carried on.
Yeah, Pascal drinking. Is he drinking? Oh, that's all right. Yeah, don't worry then. Just let him carry on playing. Yeah.
And that means that he will return to Swansea, the club he left 2 years ago for £28 million when he went to City. They're going to buy him back for £12 million. The fans' favourite here, Boyd, he's got 34 goals in 2 seasons, and he'll come in as a direct replacement for Larking. So we'll keep you updated on that one. As you said, a deal went through earlier on today, and it's fair to describe it as a coup. Renato Sanchez, from Bayern Munich, the 20-year-old midfielder.
Right, I'm not sure if he can get through to that red. Oh, he can. He can. He could, I think he can see enough to pot it in the middle bag. But I think it's just coming. Might be hitting the red. I need to get Nicky Parnell on the stream because I want to ask him a question. Right, Ivan's got this yellows and a screw just past the middle bag, is he? Oh, yeah, he's worried about the white a little bit too much there, I think. Just took his eye off the pot, easy thing to do. That's for a clean sweep in the first session. I know unfortunately the Cops team's folding next year due to lack of players on it. Some of them are off on different adventures, so to speak, got different priorities for next season, so just for next season I think they're splitting up. But I think a couple of players still staying in the league, going off to other teams. Oh, Ivan, he was just potted it. He's potted that miles too thin. It's only just squeezed in. Yeah, also while on the chat, just want to put a shout out to the Parkway, who have today agreed to let us use their hall for our first presentation. Obviously there's not many viewers watching at the moment, but if anyone watches any of this game back, we're really appreciative to Aaron, who sorted out for us to use their function room for our presentation, which hoping will be a very good night. So anybody listening who wants to come down. Scott, what's the date of presentation? 27th of October. Start around 8 o'clock. Oh yeah. Scott's gonna put an event out on Facebook for everybody as well. But it should be a good night, so it'd be great if people come down. Be a few drinks flowing. Presentation, obviously the first one of ours it will be, so we want to make it a good one. So far this season, the league's gone really well, and so all of us in the committee are very happy with it. And I know a lot of players are happy as well, so we're really pleased we've done it, and we want to keep improving, and we do need the support of the players, the pool players in Peterborough. We're doing this as much for you as anybody. We're trying to improve the map, improve the game, improve the league, improve what the opportunities you get to play in these situations. And I know we're the only league in the country that really do this every week, and that itself is something we're quite lucky to have. So the more support we get, the better, and I say hopefully the presentation will be a great night. Back to the game, Ivan's he was just trying to clip the black then, he's just missed it. Sam Boom. Silver, I believe they had to cancel their game. They've got I think that they didn't have many players available tonight, so unfortunately they've had to cancel, but it's one of those things. I think is your team not going tonight, Sam? Not too sure. It's a shame you don't got a game. Doing quite well in the rankings as well, Sam. I mean, it's unfortunate. There seems to have been a lot of cancelled games towards the end of the season, which has put a bit of mar on the end of the season, I suppose. But you know, sometimes these things can't be helped. Sometimes they can. But you know, hopefully going forward, for whatever reasons games are cancelled, hopefully next season we can accommodate the situation better, and hopefully not so many people will feel they need to do it. Yeah, so this is a good shot from either guys. Good shot, right. I'll get the score changed. We'll have a look at the card again, and then I'll have a look at the current standing in their rankings. So it's 5-0 to Larking about. It's been a good start. I want to look at the league because we're in second, and oh look, we've got no chance of finishing. I mean, we're going to be two games ahead of Gold. Gold have easily got it. Can we catch anybody? No, you see, we're on 105. Silver on 136. They've cancelled their game tonight. Sam, I don't. It says on here you're not top, mate. It seems you've lost 3 more games. You know who's that? Oh, Mick Dufresne. Mick's on holiday there. Oh, Mick's had a bit of a touch really because they're on holiday. Their match is cancelled. He's on holiday, so you know you could have maybe called him tonight, but unfortunately they had to cancel their game. So probably saves him playing 3 frames. Probably saves him having to forfeit 3 frames to you. Oh well. We've got, yeah, I mean, I'm looking at obviously trying to see who Larking about can catch. Even if we've got 15-0, we're still nowhere near in it, and we'd have a game in it. We'd have an extra game as well in Silver. I think we might still have to play Silver. I'm not too sure.
Is it me and you, John?
Is it me and you, Craig? I think it is. Oh, I'm back on. I didn't look at the card, did I? Look at the cards. Right, so Ivan won.
Yes, Harvester.
Should we put Craig Harvester's one up now? Or?
Yeah, go on.
No, I'm not going to do it because I'm going to beat you.
I've seen you play against Splendid.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you should be very scared.
Get table 4 or table 6?
What's that?
Brass single.
6, I don't know. I'm on now, so.
Get it ready.
I'm going to commentate and play. Craig has said I won't need my cue, so I'm just going to sit here and commentate while he breaks and clears up, which he's actually got a bit of a chance of doing. Hey, Kev, you alright? So,
I'm not sure if you noticed, but I've been working out.
yeah, you've got a little, just saying he's been working out, you've got a bit of extra oomph into that. It's obviously improved his timing a little bit. He's going reds. So he is reds. Hopefully he misses this. But he got it. Oh shit. Well, it's not 9 o'clock yet, never mind. Hopefully he misses this red in the corner. Oh no. He's landed a bit higher on his next red, so hopefully he misses this one in the corner. I'll just hope he doesn't get to his last red, because I'm going to say that he pots it just in case he misses it. Right, yeah, he potted that one as well, which is a bit of a shame. He's got a harder shot now though. I'm sure he's got a harder shot here. I think this cuts in the middle, but I don't know where the other red goes actually. Oh, actually get a shot. Oh, he's not my red. Yes, I found.
Oh, what a pot down the rail to open that was. He is shivering. John is scared. I'm not sure I'd go for this yellow. Oh, I'm not quite sure if I'd have played that. Not sure if he knows what he's doing. Oh, he's shaking his head, but that means nothing because he does it with every shot. Oh, he's bottled it.
Oh, I've just missed the yellow there, trying to flick the red in the middle. I just getting offside on it. It was very tight whether it went, so I was a bit unsure of the pot anyway. But I've got the bag for the blacks. Just whether Craig can find position on his black. I really hope not. Kiss. Oh, he's got the double. Oh, he's showboating now. Leave himself a double. Miss. Muppet.
I've been robbed. Oh, I'm not sure if I'd have gone for that one first. Oh, these have rattled before. Fucking time foul.
Stream froze. Cocktail would have been a shout actually. He might have got closer to the cocktail as well. Slight freeze on the stream there, mate. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, what's that? 6-0. You want to start? Okay. Scott, can you just do this while I'm playing?
Are you sorted out the cards?
The card's sorted out. Just got to fill the next game in. Yeah.
You was going same order.
We are, yeah. You the captain?
Nope.
You just don't give a D. Oh, you're doing ours. Put the other wins in as well if you fancy it. So, Sam Boom, how come Silver are not on the stream? We cancelled because I'm top. Cocked hat, what a wanker, disrespectful, yes, the Blaze. Thanks, Boom. Sorry? That's 6-0. Ivan and... We've actually got a big game on table 6 now. We've got John Rowe versus Ivan Knight in the single... must be Wednesday quarterfinals. What's going on here? We won that, didn't we? Yeah, you're right. Did you see my write-up as well, Sam, in the ET? They gave me a big mention for winning the match. Fortunately for you, they didn't mention yours. I did get battered though by Aaron in the Thursday singles though. I think it's fair to say that I didn't turn up. I'm going to get our pictures up on the website as well, Sam. So we will be up forever known as the first champions of the PWR Cup. That's not worked out too bad for Lewis. If I'd have been bridging like that, he'd gone nowhere near, mate. Lewis just come over to say he missed it because of his difficult bridging.
Try to get the red down in the yellow, though, I'm sure.
You're right, Sam, we can't lose that. All the money. Oh, Deegan's just slipped the ball past there that I didn't think went.
Yeah, I think that was a problem. I'll come and be your commentary partner.
Yeah, I fancy that you're probably not coming back to the table.
Neither do I, that's why I've come and joined the commentary box. I've joined the commentary team.
The only thing is, he's looking how he can make it more difficult for himself, I reckon.
No, I mean...
No, here we go. He's going to play the right shot. He's bridging very awkward, though. I don't think he needs to be up there.
I think
unless he's trying to stun this in the middle pocket.
The red near the black's the only awkward one. It does go by the yellow, though.
It does. I mean,
he's got a good half a pocket.
I'm actually sat... He's nearly got the whole pocket.
Oh, is he? Oh,
yeah, I'm sat right down the line. But if anything, it goes to the middle anyway if he chose to go past it. And
I'm just trying to find a positive.
yeah. The positives are you're in the third session. And there's a massive positive for Ivan. He's not going to be the one that loses the first.
Cheers, mate.
And before he gets on, I might lose another one and all. Oh, hello. Hello, Luke. You all right, mate? He is the star cue maker. That's who he is. I don't know if he can hold one, but he can certainly make one. Looking here to screw into the one on the left-hand side. The angle looks pretty natural, and he's gone into it quite nice. Still, two tricky balls near the right centre, but he has made this a lot easier frame now for himself. Did we get 6 players? No, we got 5, Luke. We've got a straight 5, but it's only 5 in a session. We've got John first, Lewis second, Amanda third, Scott fourth, Ivan fifth, and we are 6-0 up at the moment. Lewis has landed very straight here though, which he wouldn't have been trying to leave for himself. Sam Boom, no, not Robin Cook, but fine cue maker. I've got one of those myself. The chap on the table actually made the cue that won the World Championships for 2 years in a row. Snooker, I should add there. We all know the winning cue in IPA is a Jason Owen break cue. He's in the middle of nowhere here. He's got to put out a big shot. I think both, certainly the yellow closest to him does go to this corner, closest to the bottom right next to number 5. Must be Paul Roberts. Close, Sam. Amanda's actually sat right down the line, and I think she's just put Lewis off. That's why he stood up there. I think he might have potted it. That's a lovely shot. It's a great recovery. He's not ideal on either yellow though. But he may try to nudge into the black. He may try and sneak behind it, but I think the positive to playing into the black is that it's unlikely to you're pretty much bound to be on the yellow. Whereas if you miss it and overhit it, he's left it in a bit of a tricky spot. It's actually thinner than it looks on the camera. Sam fancies him to take it out, and if this weren't on the cushion, I think I would do. But it's a thinner cut than it looks. He's going to come up close to as far as this. He's either going to. I mean, Deacon's just said he's going to have to go up and down. He could probably hold somewhere near the black spot, but no, he's gone up and down. But he's not going to be on the right line, I don't think. He's overhit it, and he's landed probably not far off where he would have landed if he'd have rolled it in. Misjudgment in pace and probably side there, because if he'd have been able to keep it over on the left hand side of the table, he'd still got quite a good pot, but this is quite tricky. Yeah, I don't like that, because I fancy you, Deegan, would take those reds out even from a tricky spot, because after you've got your first ball, it's difficult not to land nicely on your next. It's the first one, yeah, and he can make it tricky by putting the black in a good spot for himself.
But Scott, no one really cares what you say.
Well, they do. I've got Sam here. He's hanging on every word.
I would just whack this everywhere. See?
Yeah.
Doesn't do it. See what happens?
What did happen?
Well, if he just whacked it, Adam wouldn't have got another shot. But look what happens.
Yeah.
He gets another shot.
It always goes.
He'll clear up here.
Well, that you heard it from Phil. I said that there was a risk that I fancy he could take these out. I did suspect Lewis would probably try to put that black a bit closer to that corner pocket. He's telling me he was going to lose the white. I think you might come behind a red here if you're not careful. That was very close. I don't know if he can he see the potting angle? Well, he's got to play it, really. I don't think he's going to play the double. I think he's going to go for the cut. He has gone for the cut, and it's too thin. And he's left the reds lovely. Oh dear. Do you know what? I just looked away. I'm going to have to watch that. Okay, next frame is Lethbridge versus Moulds. I'm just watching that shot back because I missed it, and they both players consecutively overcut the shot. Let's get this score changed. Big break there. Well, that was a big let off.
Yeah.
You overcut it, then he overcut it.
I can't believe I overcut it. I didn't think I could see the potting angle to overcut it.
I didn't. I thought you'd pot it, but
Well,
then I definitely expected he would do.
I thought if I didn't hit the red, I'd pot it because the angle through to the
Yeah.
the
Well, you
black
didn't.
was
You
so
didn't hit
tight.
the red.
No, didn't hit the red.
And you overcut it.
But I misjudged badly the cannon into the black. Obviously, putting it on the top
Yeah.
cushion was not.
Do you know? But we all stood there and said the same thing. You could miss it, but we all said play into the black. And I just think you got a bit unlucky with where the black landed, because if the black comes a few inches off the cushion, even with the thin cut that it was,
Yeah, well, that's what I was
it's not
thinking.
a problem.
I was thinking
But the fact that it's landed tight on the rail.
Yeah, I was thinking the black anywhere sort of 6 inches off the rail upwards meant it was going to be easy, but just didn't quite judge it right.
Just trying to get this back. But anyway, you've got the W. Left bridge is on. There's no real pressure now, to be honest, because two balls in one.
Trick shot.
You know, even with 2 shots, this isn't easy because where the black and the yellow are.
Yeah.
She needs to play 1 good shot to develop both balls.
I think she's got the two yellows in that half the table do offer options to go into the yellow and the black. Obviously, you don't want to be pushing the black close to the pocket.
I think
where the red is,
if it was me, I'd be considering quite early. The first shot I'd be taking here. I think that she's taking the first shot wrong. I'd be taking this one near the number 5. But what I think I would be looking at doing is all of the balls, apart from the yellow and the black, I would be using a shot to cannon that yellow onto the black and nudge both out.
Yeah, I mean,
early, so then you've got other balls to use to then land on them to wherever they land. Right, she's got one now. It's a different frame now all of a sudden.
No, it's the same frame still.
No, different frame.
Don't start a new one.
I'm sorry,
It's the same
Lewis. It's a re-rack and 1 visit. So what I would probably suggest is that even if she leaves him on that red, they don't plant up to that top corner.
No.
I can't tell from the camera if they can go cushion red and in, but I don't think they can. So I fancy let him have a shot putting the ball down there and try and tie these up, but she's not. She's playing something very aggressive here. Putting the ball in there. Well, there are positives to it, but now I'd say every ball goes.
Does that red go by the red touching the yellow? Can he pot the red and
Even
clear the pocket?
Even if it doesn't go first, play it, one in the middle, play that one next, and then the black will go past the yellow that you're moving. So
the only thing I will say is obviously
if
he does go for it and he doesn't get it, then he's going to lose complete control. So
sometimes you can just put it out there and see what your opponent do. And he's actually, for me, not taking the right first shot. He's going to do well to land back on in a better spot.
He's playing safe. He must be playing safe.
No, he's going for it. He's just not playing them in the right order.
Well, the only thing he can do, obviously, he's got a good angle here to pot the red, split the other red out, and develop the black as well. But obviously, he has got to make sure to control the red. He doesn't want it to
when
go
you
too
got
far
that one over the middle pocket, you had an easy ball to land easily on the black.
Let's see what he plays there. Oh, okay.
Right.
What the hell do we know?
So what he's doing here, I can tell you without a shadow of doubt, he's going to play this red and try to go into the black and hope he leaves it to the bottom corner.
He needs to go into the black, either half ball or 3/4 ball on the right hand side as the camera looks at the table. Anything, if he hits the yellow on the left or anything like that, he's not leaving.
Yeah, but if he hits it full ball, he's going to have the black to the bottom right corner where the number 5 is.
You run the risk of the white slipping behind the
yeah,
yellow.
Slipping behind, I agree. It could. Absolutely could. But it might not. That I don't think I like, because he's very close. It's into a blind pocket. If he gets this, it's a great shot, because he's playing it into a blind pocket. It's very close. He's taking it to the opposite corner now. It's still a blind pocket.
I didn't even know it went. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that's.
I don't think it was.
Do you know what?
He lost complete control when he came to the table. He was in total control of the table.
Yeah. What Amanda can do here is she can just run off the edge of this and leave it back where it is, and she's going to leave him a nothing shot. She's going across the table though.
Yeah, she's going to still leave a snooker, but just play it on the other side. That's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
That's fine, but it's a very easy escape, and she will not have 2 when she returns to the table.
No, that's true. Obviously, not having 2s isn't ideal. I think
whereas with my way, he would have really struggled to get out. It'd have been close to it.
Having said that, though, he may have just tapped up for the yellow and should have been in the same position with 1 shot anyway. So.
Well, he might have done well to have covered the ball on the right hand side of the table. To me, I fancy she can flick that in.
He'll do well to cover that.
He will do well. He looks like he's playing this for a side unnecessarily.
Arse bang in the middle.
Do you know, that ain't the end of the world for Amanda here. All she wants to do here, I would suggest, is almost play the double down to the number 5 pocket.
Well, to be honest with you, I'd suggest you've got to go for it because save one of the yellows in the pockets. Save
not
that.
for this player.
It's the right shot though, because you don't know what chances you're going to get.
Yeah.
Once you've got the chances.
Right, this was a bit of a mistake. That's a big mistake because she's left the pot.
See, I think you've got to be positive in those scenarios and back yourself, because the 2 yellows over the pockets were good for getting on the black.
I think
save one till last. Use the first one as your starter.
She hits that ball that she's hit it pretty much full in the face, so it's an easy shot to screw straight back.
So if he takes the pocket now, then obviously that's.
I don't fancy we can win it from here. I think he might pot it. He has. That's in. Well, this is a big task now for Amanda. I hope that she can pull something out here. What she needs here is a better run, because nothing else wins this for her. She's played the right shot there, and she is going to get 2, but she...
No, not necessarily. I mean, the up and down is very big, even cushion first.
I think that there's too much of a risk in case you hit that yellow.
The only hope, and I'm going to call it, the
Oh,
only
he's
hope
playing
is
it,
if he hits the black virtually full in the face and the white follows in. That is the only
I
hope
suggest
you
he
have.
may hit the yellow. He is going to hit the yellow. He's going to hit the yellow.
White's going to follow in. I'll tell you what, I almost called that.
That was a good shot. He's played that well. I don't know that I'd have played it myself. I think I'd have just left him on that yellow, because she couldn't have potted the one down the left-hand side of the table.
I think that was the right shot, because he had a lot of room for error, in fairness.
Yeah.
As long as he didn't hit yellow, it was cushion. He could have gone cushion first.
He wanted to go cushion first. He was, like you said, close to calling that shot. If that is a few millimetres further left, that cue ball follows that through. The only reason that stayed up is because it's hit it. It's potted it not very clean to that far side of the jaw. It's me on now. Who have I got?
DeMarcus.
Wow.
Go on, DeMarcus.
Let's just change this, because Called by the Cops have gone and got their first
one on the
frame
board.
They are back in the chase.
Me and you do a bit of comms.
Oh, shit, I don't know the shots to play.
Do I? Make it go along, isn't it?
I have to get a chair for this.
Oh no, that's not right.
He's already messed it up.
No, I'm trying to find the. There you go. We've got a Hearts Tour one. Hearts Tour coming up shortly.
Lewis Roberts always loses in the first round.
Thanks, mate.
How many times have you got Kendall this year?
I ain't played him yet.
We had it quite a few times last year.
Right, 7-1 up, halfway through the game, just gone halfway. One more for the win.
He's got a fudge fest coming up here.
Scott's break, he's got out his break key, so we're expecting magical things here. No pressure, Scott, but we want at least 4 off the break to warrant a break key.
Is that made by Stanford Q, mate?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's got a special key. You're always under pressure when you get a break key like that up. Well,
Break key.
No comment. Scott, good break, mate. Well, in fairness, Scott, you should have waited for it to get the stopwatch there. You're lucky not to be fouled there, I think. Right, ball in hand, one visit, black right over the pocket.
Yellows are easy. Yellows all droppings.
Well, I can't see how you can.
I think
the only one is near the black, but that goes.
I mean, it's not. They're not. I mean, there's a couple of ones you've got to be accurate with position, but yeah, I mean, they're all in the open. There's no real work here. It's just a case of moving the white ball around and making sure you keep control.
I think he'd have gone red here, I'll be honest with you. And I think I still would have gone red. I'd have taken this red up to that top corner, because then everyone counts.
Yeah, but if he misses it.
Well, if he misses it, then fair enough.
I don't know. I mean, it's every player sees it different. His yellows now. He's
an angle on this. You go into the yellow.
Two reds, you need a bit of position, but he's landed.
I think that yellow on the right hand side of the table is going to cause problems. I don't know if he can stun across to it now.
Yeah, I think he's just left.
Are you commentating or me?
But Scott's commentating on his own game poorly. he's got to stun it quick. But the thing is, he has to control the white here. If he loses the white, it's going to be in a split.
He has to go into the red.
Oh, he's gone that way. Okay.
That's made it worse.
Wrong way.
Scott, you got shot.
Scott's under pressure to win now because he's had the audacity to call his opponent's shot wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in a spot of bother with him. He's got to.
He had to play the other one to go into the.
I don't think he's got any angle. I mean, at best he can screw back and maybe nudge his yellow out. I mean, it's really tough now. Oh, we had a bit of angle there. Well, I'll tell you what, he has got an angle on this yellow on the left-hand side of the table now. If he can somehow bring it across, I think he might have to disturb the yellow maybe, or he's at least going to have to make a cannon on a red somewhere for the position.
Always shakes. It's weird. I can play with that.
Yeah, he was asking a lot there. I mean, he's
not bad whites.
Yeah, Scott's at the table here, but I mean, he's not got a good white. But I mean, Scott should be able to try and get a bit of control here, because that yellow's still on the right-hand side of the table.
I don't think them two reds go past the black either.
Just tying up the yellow here.
Would have wanted it tighter to the reds.
Yeah, but the good thing is that red's come out, so obviously if Scott gets back to the table and he wants to go for the clearance, he's got options. He's got options with that now, so it's just a case of whether those reds go by the black into the middle pocket. That's going to be quite important now. I think at the very least, the bottom red on the left-hand side, as the camera looks at the table, I mean that must at the very least flick the black out as it goes into the middle. So maybe he'll look to get on that early and break the pocket open. Yeah, I mean he's got an angle now, so this is the shot now. This could free up the clearance for him. Wrong. Oh, was it? Oh, Scott's called a kick there. It's called a kick.
It's like when he caught. Remember when he played?
Literally gone.
Did it kick? No. We've not had any confirmation there, so we've only got Scott's word for it.
It's just gone on.
It's gone on. It's gone on. It's unbelievable, Jeff.
I thought you played to cover the middle.
No, it's just literally just gone straight.
It's gone dead straight. No, man is shaking the red, so it's definitely twitched him. The bloke on the next table thought Scott's elbow took him out, so we're calling a twitch there.
I think he can play cushion off black.
I don't think there's enough gap there.
I like the way you lot get pizza tonight. That is really annoying.
I thought you was on your Lambretta.
Whoa.
Nah, that's a 4-strike.
I'm not going to lie to you, the food's come out and it's gone to the wrong table.
Yeah,
it's gone to Ivan. That's the end of the world now. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's gone for a double.
Ooh.
Well, the only thing is about the only thing. I mean, obviously it's on the red, but I mean, it's literally. Where's the black going?
In the middle.
That does not go in the middle. Surely.
I guarantee that goes in the middle.
I think that red. Well.
I guarantee.
Right, no guarantees.
The black ones go in the middle.
Oh, right. With that confirmation, the black does go in the middle. So. Oh, Scott.
Why he played so hard.
He's under pressure now, is Scott.
In the middle. Why he played so hard.
He's under pressure. Looks like he's looking at a snooker here. Develop the red and snooker him. Yep.
Oh, just went for him.
Oh, excuse me. Sneezing.
This is easy. Play a bit side.
Oh, man, it's gone back for seconds.
This is easy. You should.
Well, listen, I'm going to have to go and invest in some pizza in a minute. And we'll get some pizza and I'll come back to you.
Scott surely now should be looking at the clearance on reds. They're all pretty straightforward. I don't know if he's pushed that black onto the cushion. he's just played another safety. I think he has pushed the black onto the cushion.
Don't even think about it. Just in case we think about it, don't even think about it. Right.
He's pushed the black onto the cushion. When he played the plant, it
Still goes though.
Yeah,
You have to be right behind it, but that still goes.
well, I couldn't get the keeper there.
That'll drop. If you're behind it, it'll drop. Right, good hit.
Does he go for him?
No. Then on the side, sweeping him. Oh, okay.
Going for it.
I'm surprised he played the sneak on the last shot if he didn't want to play him.
To be fair, when he played the plant in the middle, it was a bit bad. Weird. I don't know whether he's caught in two minds.
He's caught in something. Called in a trap.
This is how Scott wins most of his frames, he just bores people.
Yeah. Everyone watches losing the will to live, so.
All four of them. Glenn's getting a bit excitable for the away team. Surely he's going for that.
Got an angle to get the black out. No, maybe not.
Oh wow. It's a big miss there. Mick's only got to play one good shot to get onto the double. We'll get onto the fluke.
He's got to screw back and play treble.
I thought you just screw back and play double in it.
Yeah.
I think he's got too much angle to screw it straight back though.
We need the red, I think. Unless he can really bite the people.
He's on the double. I think he's got to make it a little bit though.
Oh,
yeah, Joe called it.
Shot.
It's a good double. Scott lost that.
Great shot. That's a fantastic double. You did call it. You called that. Fair play, Chef. High five for that one. High five. That's what happens
When
you mess about a bit too much. He was happy just to tip tap back. You got to be a bit more aggressive than that. If you're going to play a snooker, make it an aggressive one. Develop your balls in the snooker.
That's what happens when you only think about the flick and not the thing. And I got the flick well.
Oh, it's a bit too negative.
I think where it all started going downhill though is when you played the plant into the middle of the black.
Yeah, but I couldn't keep the black there, so I tried to move the black all the way along the rail. I didn't try to leave it in the middle of the rail, but I just made it harder.
Oh, better mark that one now. They're pulling their comebacks on.
Comebacks on. That's two in a row.
Ivan against Glenn next.
This way, who's on now?
Ivan against Glenn. Oh, Glenn's got a breaking cue as well.
Oh.
Was that made by Stanford Cue Makers?
No, absolutely not. It's breaking cues galore. So far, the last one wasn't very successful.
You would think that they would look after their own, wouldn't you?
Well, no comment.
Do you actually make some breaking cues?
No. No.
Let's see how big this break is then. That's it.
Oh.
bad split though. Got better. Not bad split.
That's is that red fed by the other red? No,
Yeah.
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 Oh, yep.
Reds all day, every day. These are gone. Wow.
And on Sundays.
So you're playing Monday?
I am.
I don't really need you. They got me.
No. That's what I said.
See? Great minds think alike.
I said I still need him. Well,
Is he going yellows? Why has he gone yellows?
Oh, and he missed.
Oh wow, Ivan, game. If this was anybody but Ivan,
Red's cool.
I'm really surprised he didn't go red there.
If he stops the white dead, he can get through the gap between the yellow and the black to the red and the white middle. Or if he drops it in, he's going to sweep himself. Is he on that?
No, he's on it.
Oh, just.
He backs himself with cushions.
Absolutely.
Needs it to bounce. Pretty,
That's perfect.
pretty much perfect there.
That's
Yeah,
absolutely perfect.
that red, play it to the far side of the pocket.
If he can get the white into the table, he'll be on that now and he's got options then.
Yeah, because he dropped that and played it with
Absolutely.
into the middle. He's gone for loads of
Oh,
stacks.
didn't need the side on it. Oh, I'll tell you what.
Was he on that?
I don't think he's quite on it.
No, I mean the other one.
No. That's tight though. He's going to play with a bit of swab.
Bit of swab.
I'm not sure he needed the side on that shot
For
coming
that
down
one,
for
no.
it. Yeah, I think just plain ball or even maybe stunning it would have given him a better line.
Yeah.
The thing about topping it is when the white's near the cushion, he's covered on the yellow. Whereas if you stun it down the line, you always got a shot. Unless you have it, you've always got a shot at the red at least.
Is that your Warlers?
Yeah, one there. Oh, yeah?
Glenn's played the snooker.
No idea.
Is he on a wind-up?
You know what it's like.
Why is Luke on the flipping stream and not playing?
Good it.
We didn't get 6 players. Do you know AMA?
Yeah.
Let's down.
Yeah.
Muppet. 7-2 then.
Yeah.
Can I just jump in?
Oh.
You can sit here.
Sit there.
Yeah,
You
look.
jump in. You move over. You move over.
Oh, that's right.
You going what? You going to enjoy it? Lou Gilbert, if you're out there, get on the chat. If someone's to give you any banter, it's easy to beat one up on him. Just show him that page there.
What is the ranking now?
We'll have a look at the rankings in a minute after this. Well, should we have a look at them now?
So,
Just quickly, should we have a look while Glenn's got to play his shot yet? We'll probably have time to look at it.
I've been an hour to bench up. Right.
Yeah, look. Right. Oh, so Mick's ahead of Sam Lewis rankings. But Mick's had a bit of a result tonight because their game was cancelled, but he's on holiday.
Right.
So he's had a bit of a touch really, so that means he doesn't miss out on his games tonight. So it's like, you know, there's possibly a chance for Sam to catch up with him a little bit, but
Where's Sam tonight?
their games was cancelled as well, actually.
Oh, is it?
So I think a bit of gamesmanship coming in towards the end of the season. For this massive,
Getting towards the business end now.
yeah, for this massive title of winning the rankings, one frame pool tournament. I was up there somewhere. Oh, there I am. 25. Oh, I've only lost 4. 84%. I think it should be done a percentage, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely.
Totally. Back to the game. Ivan's. What's Ivan on? Is he on Reds or Yellows?
He's on red to be.
Is He's on red, so let's put him on red, shall we? There we go. Pizza's decent, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
Nice, isn't he?
Slid down the tree there.
Yeah, we'll slide out a treat as well. With that cheese on him.
I've got some gouty cheese in the car, don't let me forget, will you?
You got some in yet? Is it for me?
Gouty cheese, yeah.
Oh, get in there, Trish.
Don't even forget though. I'll forget after.
Don't forget, no. My dad's a fucker anyway, he eats it all. I have to keep it, I need a separate fridge. I'll probably put it in Amanda's fridge. Oh, this frame is exhilarating. Is it? I don't know if the Barmy Army's out there watching. If Colin, give us a shout, Colin, if you're out there. Right, I'm going to do a little game for this last set. Are we in the last session yet? After this session, last session. So I want people to give me a score prediction, please. Has this card been filled in? Amanda won and Amanda lost and Scott lost. So we'll just update that. So
yeah,
Amanda lost. And Scott lost. Now Ivan's playing. Ivan's already. He's got a finish on here. He'll just be bouncing back out. He probably want to be low of the black spot. Yeah, I mean, that's alright. He's okay there. He wants to be low. I think he can. I'm not sure if he can get away with dropping this in. Can he drop this in, do you think?
No, it's all about the pace, isn't it? I think
Come
he
off
can.
for two.
I think he can. I think he can drop this in and find a gap between us.
Yeah. He's just got to work out his sort of two lines. That's it. Look what he's looking there. He's just pointing out like a little V section on the table where he wants the white to land. So he's going to want to land in that V. He's played the pace right. Has he got the pot? Oh, that! Oh, it did drop. It did look in. For me, that's a good shot. To be honest,
he could have even.
He could have got harder. Yeah, could have hit it thinner and harder. Oh, Adam Dougal, how you doing? Scott did inform us that Sarah's watching at home, so I hope she sees Scott's abysmal game. Ivan is another winner. Well done, Ivan.
3-2 in that set. It's caught Larking about.
Ivan's took the winning frame.
I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to go 3-2 caught Larking about for the last one. It's my prediction.
3,
Is that your
2.
water? No.
That's not
I
yours,
want a
because yours is
final.
the new one, yeah?
That's my water. Let's have a discussion.
I'll just give you the money to buy one.
No, I'm not going to waste it.
I'll give you the money to buy one.
This is mine, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure that's yours, yeah. Yeah, you was, mate, yeah.
What does everyone at home think? Are we sure that
Don't get another pound out your pocket, just...
I tried to buy one the other day and they wouldn't break a 20 for me.
I don't believe that for 1 second.
I'll tell you now.
Well, you should have come to me, I'd have broke it for you.
Just ripped it in half, Scott. It'd been alright. It's like a tenner that way. Only if you get it evenly down the middle, though.
We couldn't guarantee that.
Well,
Have I got the
we've learnt from your game that there's never any guarantees, Scott.
Yeah, we are learning that fast. We're just filling in the last card, so we're all waiting for Glenn. Come
Waiting
on,
with
Glenn.
bated breath.
Glenn's
Bated
first.
breath. Who's first?
Ooh, controversial.
Glenn's just been on, hasn't he?
No.
Oh, Glenn Mould, sorry.
Oh, we've got a couple of the names down. Oh,
It is Glenn Mould, isn't it?
good looks.
Scott.
Hot stuff, baby.
Graham, isn't it?
Graham. I put Glenn for all the names. Sorry, Graham. I'll.
He just can't work out who he wants to put second. Glenn's decided he wants to win the mixture. Yeah, so you put him against me.
Trying to get people to
I don't. I'll put him in the middle and beat him. Is that Hertfordshire?
Yeah.
Hertfordshire, then Deegan, Cripps.
Oh, what am I doing here? There we go, I've adjusted that, which is good. Let's sort out the rest of the order. Who they got in second?
Craig Arbisham.
Craig Harbisher.
I don't know what he's fucking spelled here.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
He's got an 8. He's got HR. He's got HAR 8.
Yeah.
ISUNER.
It could be a U,
Could be a V. Could be anything.
and then it's part of an R.
So it's
comes
just
off
an
the R.
SCR. So like SCR.
I'm being honest, I'm not quite sure what my surname is.
Who knows?
Not after today.
Glenn, what's my surname?
How do you get the stand ground logos on there?
That's the informal name.
How do I actually write a name? out?
W.
It's unbelievable whatever it says.
Single E.
You're unbelievable.
Not quite how I spell unbelievable.
Yeah, it is a single E. Oh well, never mind. Glenn Crooks, is that it? Then Mick Thorpe, yeah. Last game. It's taking a little while to write this card out. Then I'm on, yeah?
Hi Trish. Yeah.
Right, that's the final card for the night.
Our song came on the way.
There's 5 people watching. Come on, give us some predictions.
Some predictions, come on.
All 5 of
I've
you.
gone 3-2. I've gone 3-2 home team. What's my prediction? Craig, what's the prediction? Bang out a prediction for us.
16-6.
16.
I'm going to break and clear up.
We haven't got no B&Ds tonight. We need a B&D. We need a B&D. Right, here's a prediction then. John, your break done, yeah? Right, it's John's break. How many balls is John getting off the break? 5 people watching. Let's have some balls. Let's have some numbers.
I'm going with 2.
Ivan's gone for 2. Let's have some numbers. Come on, chuck some numbers at us. How many is John going to put off the break? And we'll include the white in that as well. Make it a bit controversial.
Whoa.
I know. Well,
Dun, dun, dun.
come on, let's have some numbers. Have some numbers.
Come on.
Craig, how many is John getting off the break?
1.
One. We've got 1 and a 2. I'm going to chip in and say 3 then. Yeah, there's no need for any predictions now because we've done it. We've covered it. 1, 2, and 3. Well, no one's got none. Is anyone going to go for none?
Anybody in there?
Is anyone going to go for anything?
Fuck it, go for 6. Why not? Someone stand really. And at the table we've got Groom to break.
Oh yeah. Oh, no predictions. Right, well, we've gone for 1, 2, and 3 here so far. Oh, the white's down. So there's 1. Oh, that was a bit. That was a bit of an anticlimax.
That is me.
That's a bit of an anticlimax. I don't think we'll play that game again. That wasn't a very good game.
I like that game.
Did I mess it up?
Yeah, we tried to call how many balls you'd put off the break, and I included the white. It's probably a good job I did include the white, because if you didn't include the white, it'd have been 0. No one called 0. Right. Obviously, reds near the black means you've got to go for reds here. Those reds plant beneath the black, I believe, so there's no need to move them, I don't think.
Arsenal's moved his off. Where'd you do that? The fans in there.
Red passes the yellow into the top left corner as we look, I believe. You didn't really want to believe in this red that's in the bottom half of the table as we look. You don't really want to believe in that till last.
Miss. Sorry, but miss.
Oh, well. I don't know.
It's just a position next to me. You can't see the red.
But I think it's got to nudge the red away, and it's got to get on that last red.
I think he's going to be left on the red.
Oh, he's going to have to take it, yeah.
Now this in the top. Slightly hamper queue in.
What are the odds of this? He's just got to stun it across a little bit, and he hold it. Can he? If he can sneak around the back of the black, can't he?
He's never missed this on Thursday.
John's trying to do commentator's curse.
Yeah.
He's trying to call it.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Oh. Should we chalk it down or not? No. No. No guarantees. Oh, controversy. Swansea striker Fernando Llorente is undergoing a medical at Spurs. I thought he was going Chelsea. Is John getting nervous yet? Ah, no. Nerves, John. Oh. Dollies. Dollies now. He's having a look for the black passes to red, which I think it does. Does, yeah, absolutely it does. I had confirmation from John himself. Just to make sure. Is that what you was looking at? He weren't looking at the black. He weren't looking at the black. He was eyeing at the yellow. Can't believe he's going to take that. Well, oh, well. There you go. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. I kind of, do you know what the thing is, because you looked at that line, you could have been like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to make that play. Yeah, it's our new tip. Makes me miss dead straight shots. I'm nervous now. You're watching.
Spurs instead of Chelsea.
Yeah, no, yeah. He signed a little while ago. Yeah, yeah. The TV's been on all night, Lewis. It's made me nervous, Lewis, watching. I must have felt it. You doing the score now? No, cool, that's alright.
I didn't do the colours either, thinking about it.
I was on reds anyway, I think, wasn't I? No, I wasn't. I was yellows. You still out there, Luke, watching, mate? Bet your dad's down McDonald's car park in his new car. Got his sump pumping in the back. Right, let's do the card while we're there. I won. Somehow I won that game. I don't know how. Sort of playing now for nothing anyway. We can't finish any higher. We can't finish any lower. A few games left of the season. Craig to break this game. Yeah, if people want to tune into our Facebook Live tonight as well, we've got the live draw for the single semi-finals. If anybody didn't know, we played last night of some of the quarterfinals on the stream. It was a good night, some good matches. What's Lewis on here? Open table still. Patrick?
If he was a real player, he'd challenge himself on rats.
Yeah, he's... I don't know if he wants to challenge. I think he just wants the frame, to be honest, Craig. Yellows are all there. He needs to... He'd like to get on that yellow... Oh, no way. Oh, I thought he was on it then. How you doing, Patch, right? No game tonight, mate? Oh, right, yeah. Never cancelled game. Never cancelled game. Who won out of you and Ivan? thanks for asking, Luke. I won 3-1. I say the draw's being done later for the semi-finals. Tune in on Facebook Live. Next season, mate, you might be able to get in it. Still waiting to get Luke on the stream playing for us. He's not allowed out past 9 o'clock though, so there's no go there. Just want to wish Ben Pro in a speedy recovery as well on his motorbike accident last week. He's in a bit of a bad way at home. I don't know if Dad would be watching, but well, that's just Luke trying to chirp. Luke with chirps. Did they win? Luke, did you win your Champ of Champs game? Team game, sorry. Luke, did you win the team game against CFC? CFCA. 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 Yeah, I'm not too sure actually. I don't think they had that easy again. I think it might have been Dom's team. Not too sure. Oh, that is Lee McShane. He is Lee McShane somehow in the singles draw. What was the score, Luke? Was it Dom Cooney's team? Sarah. You won 8-7. Wow. It was Dom's team you played, yeah? Who won a decider? Good result then. Who's in Dom's team? Is that's the same as the Champs of Champs? That's the same as the Interleague team, isn't it? Adam. What's Adam mean? Oh, who won your last game? Adam. Oh, mate. Adam Mayhew won the last game, 8-7. Oh, McShane's 6-5 down to Roy's team. Oh. Should have. I don't think you would have helped much, Lee, to be fair, so I won't worry about it, mate. Sarah, Lewis, quick, TV.
Somebody saw that TV.
Quick before it goes off. It's going in standby mode. 6-all for the old Bluebell. Yeah, last night was a shocker, Lee. But it was exciting.
69-6 all.
Dom Cooney, Luke Gubert's team beat Dom Cooney's Mickey Flynn's team in Champ of Champs qualifier. Yeah, 8-7. Minus Rich Wharton and Rich Jones. And good team then. You must have won your game then, Luke. Who else you got in your team, Luke? You, Adam, your dad.
So, what Interleague is that then?
No, that's Champ of Champs qualifier. Luke's team from Huntingdon.
They had a qualifier, did they?
Qualifier against Mickey Flynn's team, yeah.
Oh, for Champ of Champs?
Champ of Champs.
Sorry, I just read Interleague on here somewhere.
Yeah, that's the same as their Interleague team.
Oh, right.
Obviously minus Rich Wharton.
That's good.
That's a good result, great result for them. We'll try and poach Luke next season for the Champ of Champs team.
Yeah, he can come in one of our teams.
Well, he'd come in our team, wouldn't he? He's too good for your team.
You do what you want, mate. AD has got quite a select group he likes to take.
Oh, Luke will be in the best team.
So he is coming with us then?
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
I think that's 2 Champ of Champs that we've got through more rounds, isn't it?
What's that?
I think there's 2 Champ of Champs in a row we've outdone your team in number of rounds.
How many times you won a tournament?
Yeah, but that was a little while ago,
or
John.
What's more important, winning it or just getting like to the last 16?
Well, I'm
Just
just talking
because
about
another team-
current. Maybe it's because you're all sort of off the game a bit.
Yeah, I know. It was a bit of a blow winning the team and then winning singles year later, to be honest.
Well, you didn't do too bad in the singles.
Yeah, actually, me and Daz lost in the semis, didn't we? That's what we lost in the semis, wasn't it? I was in one semi, Daz was in the other. I forgot about that, yeah. Yeah, it's alright, Luke, don't worry, mate. You soon can slide across to the borough.
What's the
Got
team
to
like?
get you a
he's
nice
on?
court shirt, mate.
What's the team like that Luke's on? Who else is on it?
It's his team from Huntington, I'm not too sure, really. I'm not too sure of the team. Obviously, Adam Mayhew.
Play on in our interleague now? I can't think of it was when we played them.
Yeah, I know his dad plays. I'm not too sure of some of the others. Feel free to write your team out, Luke, if you want. Obviously, you can't remember. That's why you've just put my interleague team, basically.
Yeah. And is it even his team,
basically.
or is it somebody else's? Whose team
Yeah,
is
whose
it?
team is it, Luke? That's a good point. Is it your team, or is it your dad's team, or is it the club's team?
Yeah.
Is it?
He's
Is
not
that
made it clear.
Stu McPherson? Oh, I thought it
It's
was
Stu
St Neots.
McPherson's team.
I thought it was St Neots, Stu McPherson.
St Neots is Glenn and all of that, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I thought Stu used to play for. Oh well. And might St Ives he might have played for.
Bloody hell, she's putting on the lampshades.
Oh.
Wow. The first one was lovely, the second one was unexpected.
Luke's obviously the big honcho in the team, isn't he? So he's just
That's it,
thinking my
yeah.
team. You know, I'm the best player in the team.
Yeah.
It's my
It's
team.
his team.
Yeah, it's his team. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So hello, Tubbsy. Joe Hayward's leaving the building, everybody. Check his pockets for crisps and chips and pizza. As if he saves it, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
See you later, one.
See you later, mate.
We've got another one off. We've got a left-handed handshake.
We are St Neots A. Glenn's team St Neots B. Oh, okay, I've
Oh,
got it.
right.
It's
Okay,
all
yeah.
coming together now, Luke. It's all coming together.
So Glenn's team beat one of the lower down Peterborough teams.
Yes, that's
8-6,
right.
didn't
Raffles
they?
Club, weren't it? That was, yeah, that's right.
Which is a tricky place
I
to
think
go
we've
to,
got
but
ours
bearing
this
in mind the
Tuesday.
team, it's not too bad.
I'm sure we've got ours Tuesday.
Amanda's just said that she's got
Hers
theirs on
Monday.
Monday,
Yeah.
so then
I'm sure we've got ours Tuesday.
are
We're
we
at
streaming
home.
them or not?
No,
No, we're not streaming.
no.
Too much.
Yeah, I can't be bothered. to
I
stream.
wonder if I might come down for one of the couple. Yours is quite a tricky match, to be fair.
Yeah, it is,
I'd say of all the
big
teams you want to
game.
draw, they're probably up there with a team you don't fancy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we could stream that game if we really wanted to, but I don't really want to.
Yeah, I think there's a few teams that you try to avoid,
Yeah, definitely.
and to be honest, some
Is
of
this
the
9-2 still? I've totally lost track of the game.
John won.
10-2,
and then
sorry.
Lewis, did you?
It's Luke's fault. He's just distracted us from what we're doing.
Just over here chatting bollocks.
Yeah, we're just over here chatting total shit, and Luke's just put us off, hasn't he?
Did you do that for the YouTube video?
Do
You
what?
Timing on the YouTube video. I'll let you know. 2, 3, 4.
10-2, big 10-2. 10-2, big 10-2, big 10-2. Let's update the scorecard while we're doing that.
I made that
Bit of
about,
rapping.
14 seconds.
Spitting out lyrics on the mic.
I think you must have stopped that early.
Lewis trying to use the stopwatch is struggling a little bit.
He's struggling
Oh.
if they take over 10 seconds for his shot because he runs out of fingers and he's still got his shoes on for his toes.
It's alright, it's from Stanford.
I've got 12 feet.
Problem is where you come from, some of them are stuck together, so is it 1 or 2?
Oh, I don't know if Amanda was going for that or not. I definitely didn't look like she was, but
She is it. Unusual. Very thick. Problem is, it's gave him a bit of an advantage here now. He can try and tuck that one past the red to the top right corner if he wants.
yeah, he's got a.
But it probably goes to the left top corner, so I mean, I'd fancy really trying to take him out. No, he's
Yeah,
going to play that shot.
he's going to play the plant, and we'll get it in behind it.
I think he's going to go cushion red.
I think he's going to try and get the red over the hole. but he didn't.
The only thing is, he's not taking the pocket, and Amanda can get it if she wants, or can.
I don't know if she can, you know.
Not now, but I think if she takes this one, do you not think if she leaves it somewhere below the red that she's closest to? I don't know, it's difficult. Hour till the end of transfer deadline.
59 minutes and 30, 29, 28 seconds to go.
No more for Everton, surely. They've spent the second highest amount of any team in the
Yes,
Premier
but we've
League.
also took probably the most. And there's always Barkley's still here as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
Whether
That's
he goes or not.
That's as good, I think, as a new signing, really.
Or him staying. He ain't going to play, is he? We need a striker. I think we need an actual, like, proper out-and-out striker, to be honest.
Well, you've lost Lukaku and you've gained Rooney, which isn't straight, but
No, but it's a great deal.
He has already proven himself to be quite useful.
Yeah, he's.
I mean, he
really-
didn't. I don't think he
Yeah,
scored
but
at the
we
weekend, but
need-
he had a couple of lovely balls through that should have resulted in goals.
But he will drop back slightly, whereas we need an actual proper striker, don't we? Out and out.
Don't forget streamers, we're doing the live draw later on.
Yeah, I've told him. Mind you, there's 8 of them now. There's only 5 when I told him. Oh, we're going for double figures tonight. 2 more for double figures. Everybody get your phone out. Get on YouTube.
Lewis is getting his phone out.
Lewis is going to join in the stream. Revolution.
Who's Rachel who sent you that message?
Who's Rachel?
Who is Rachel Lewis?
Who is Rachel Lewis? Is Rachel on here?
I don't know. Rachel. What's she say? She puts kisses on her message, does she?
Oh, you're just trying to stitch him up. Sorry. I thought you actually got a message from Rachel. Yeah, I've sold.
Trish is currently scouring his Facebook trying to find out who this Rachel is.
Is it PWR pay too?
Sorry? Yeah, PWR pool, yeah.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Jim. Not quite so good for Arsenal, depending on which way you view it. They really pushed the boat out, didn't they, this afternoon, being £92 million.
They were never getting in.
Passing £45 million good done by Alexander Lacazette. They paid to Lyon in the summer, but it was not quite enough to get the deal
They'll keep Sanchez now,
done.
won't
There
they?
were grave concerns from the player who was put in today that he moved to Arsenal. He didn't really have enough time to discuss the move with his family, a life-changing switch over to London, and also he was in action, of course, tonight for France in that World Cup qualifier in Paris against Holland. His manager, Didier Deschamps, didn't really want him disturbing any other squad members, understandably, as France took on such a big game. We understand that 3 of his would be Arsenal teammates, Lacazette, Lacazette, Giroud.
Looks like Sean Chipperfield that is, isn't it?
Arsenal didn't play out that way. Arsenal, though, on a more positive note, it does mean, because they said that Sanchez wouldn't be allowed to leave Emirates until they got a high caliber replacement here. It does mean, of course, that their Chilean talisman does indeed stay. So big massive amount of money down, plus £5 million.
Well done, Adam Deegan. 2 frames to go.
Which way did that one go?
Singles and doubles and stuff, streaming.
Yeah.
Got 2 dates available in the period.
Yeah.
So the 6th or the 20th, the cut-off is 21st.
Is table 6 just left on?
Yeah, I'm going to need to switch it off. I was going to practice, but I got involved.
So maybe
Is that for both the... is that a cut for both of them?
yeah, they're both in time now. Sarah, can you turn on table 6, please? I'll get the ball. Can you turn on 6?
No, we'll have to...
Just offer 4 slots on the first
6th of
one.
September.
Yeah, 6th or 20th. The 13th registration.
Sergeant's fucking belly. Why does it put hands on? Right. I'm going to go for a time foul. Glenn's gonna have a time foul in this.
This could be the longest game in PWR history.
Ivan, it's probably gonna have to be the 20th, I think, because I'm sure Becky goes on holiday, doesn't she?
Sorry?
Becky goes on holiday, doesn't she?
Well, no, they don't have to do it on the stream, do they? They can do it their own time.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. We could just do. Yeah. See you later, Kev. Take it easy, man. Boring old night tonight, isn't it? Some boring pool tonight.
You're watching Dish up here produce. Will this be a B&D?
It could be a BAD. Oh, I need BED. Oh my god. Why didn't he try and pot that? Come on, Glenn. Why did you not try to pot that? Knock him in, Scott. You going? Oh, I don't. No, don't worry about it.
John does not want to be a part of this.
This is going to be a long old game.
Yeah. Is there any way?
Huh? Knock him in.
Well, Jim, I can tell you that Sporting Lisbon's Adrian Silva has arrived here at Leicester City training ground. He's inside waiting, as we know, Danny Drinkwater is waiting in Cobham at Chelsea's training ground. Now, that's what is in place.
Don't want to do it.
The deal has to be done, and that valuation investor for Danny Drinkwater has to be met before any deals can go ahead.
After this.
Leicester City gets one sort of player who is very much valued here at Leicester City. Well, then the deal can go through, but Drinkwater will get into Chelsea, and Adrian Silva will be the replacement for Leicester City.
Scott's.
Who started a frame like this against Glenn?
Oh, as Glenn covered the pocket. I think a PWR rule should be no covering
No
bags.
covering back.
Yeah. I think we should bring that in. Keep that to the feeder league.
Maybe we should introduce a 30-second shot clock rather than a minute.
Yeah, that would be good.
Quick fire.
I think we need a countdown though. You need a countdown.
About
don't you?
10 seconds a shot. Quick fire singles.
That would be quite difficult. I'd find that very difficult.
10 seconds would be hard.
I don't see the shots. I'll take like an ages to see the shots.
I don't see the wrong shots.
I'll see the table. I'll see them straight away on a pool table. I haven't got a fucking clue what I'm doing. I just try and fool you all.
Can you repeat that on the mic, please?
Absolutely. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. None at all. As a matter of fact, if anyone's got an idea, if you're happy just to give me one, that'd be great.
Share it with us.
Glenn,
Absolutely. Please feel free to share.
Glenn's got a shot here, but he's not interested in playing. He could flick off the yellow, put it towards the middle, and knock the one in there of the other corner, but he's just not going to play it. Scott. Oh, it's worth knocking the black down there, nearly.
He's a big cameraman.
He can knock it down and not pot it, couldn't he? Not pot the yellow, then knock it in next time, maybe.
Get it nice and tight, but without potting it.
Yeah, unless Glenn got it out, but I don't think Glenn would want. I don't think Glenn would do that. You sure you want to do it in there, Ryan? For them playing darts?
Mate, we've got another 2 frames, yeah? Depends on how quick they get through. If not, we'll do it in here.
I could just do it on the table, I think. If we want to.
Hello and welcome to the draw for the PWR Thursday night singles and doubles.
Who's in the doubles? Is it quarterfinals yet?
No, semis.
Semis and doubles as well, is it? Oh.
Semis all round. Everything's got to be done on the 21st to then be playing.
Semis all round.
Semis all round.
Yeah.
Oh, Scott's knocked him in. Right, Glenn's played this frame very negatively, and now I think he's not careful. It could all backfire him now. Oh God, struggling. Not sure what Glenn's thinking here. He could, but he could leave Scott with a couple of options to where that black is. I mean, I think he's really got a pot his second from last yellow. Oh, right, that's not a bad shot. Right, Scott. Oh, if that was a little bit further out, he could have got him in a bit of bother. He could have knocked the black on down here, couldn't he? I mean, he could knock the black down, I suppose. Oh, I don't know. No. Yeah, no, there's a few. I'm not sure what I'd do here, to be honest. Right, he's got the black safe. The one thing I would say, if Glenn doesn't do something with the black, Scott can move his reds out.
Yeah.
So.
All Glenn's got to do is surely is basically just break up those reds. Or
Yeah,
move
move the
red
black,
even.
yeah, or pot the red even. But I think them two reds do come out in the corner, so he's got to be a little bit careful.
On here? Oh yeah.
I think he's. Yeah, I think Scott's got himself into this game, but. Without being at the table, it's hard to see how the reds in this corner, and two reds in the corner over the yellow come out, but I think they do come out. It's just whether. Yeah, now. If Scott can get the wider position to move the reds, he's favourite here, to be honest, for me. As long as he plays the breakout right, I think he's got to get the white over to the right hand side of the table, isn't he? Yeah. Without looking too carefully. Oh. Well, if he can get him out, that's not a bad shot.
That's not the worst shot, yeah.
No, that's not a bad shot. If he can get him out, but only if he can get him out. If he can't get him out, there's no point.
He must fancy getting him out because he's played it, obviously knowing
yeah.
Well where he was leaving the white.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that's not a bad shot. That's a good. No, that's not a bad shot. Shot, Scott. I mean, I think it's cut, but I don't think. No disrespect to Glenn, I think it's a very hard shot for him. And it's close to in off in this bottom corner as well, isn't it? Yeah, Scott's played that nicely, to be honest.
He certainly asked the question.
Ross Barkley rejects move to Chelsea. Why has he rejected the move to Chelsea?
Both I can't believe he's rejected Chelsea. Why would he do that?
Wow.
Barkley rejects move.
Wow. Yeah.
Big pocket.
Wow. Ross Barkley's. Right, well. Come on, Trev. Oh, he went for the. That's terrible. Why has he turned down the big pocket?
Why did he not go down to the corner?
Oh, wow, that's just crazy. I mean, he's done well to get himself in there. He put a good yellow.
Yeah.
He had the 2 on the black.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
That is pretty. It's hard to believe he's played that shot. When the bottom bag was massive here. Big bag, can't miss it, I think.
I just didn't expect him to pop the yellow.
Yeah, it was a good shot in the yellow.
He played the yellow really well, didn't he?
Yeah, he
and
did.
I didn't play the black badly.
I thought he had to. I thought in my head he would miss that, and then he'd have one on the black. I never dreamt it, but he got it that well. Because he was letting me get the balls that I wanted them. He wasn't pushing me on them, so I was just slowly.
Well, he was quite passive.
What?
Quite passive.
Who needs a big bag, mate?
For me, I'd like to hear the full story, but
Oh, did Amanda win? I put her down as winning.
No, I think she. No, she lost.
Speed, Paul.
There's
15
me.
seconds between shots.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this, Mick.
15 seconds between
I've
shots.
got
We have a
15,
gentleman's
We
agreement.
like this,
I've got
Mick.
15 toes.
Gentleman's agreement.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got 15 toes, so I'll count them.
15 seconds between shots, yeah?
So at what point do you want me to stop the stopwatch?
Warn it after 10
Right,
seconds.
actually,
do a Scott, do a 10 seconds.
Been a little gentleman's agreement here between Mick and Ivan. It's going to be, is it 15 seconds?
15 second shot clock.
15
for this match.
second shot clock.
So when do you want the shot to call?
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Then 15 is.
I'll just say 10 seconds.
15.
By the time you finish saying 10 seconds, it'll be 15 up.
Right, this should be a quick old game anyway. It's a,
Very interesting now.
it's a good break from Ivan.
This is unheard of in PWR. This is groundbreaking for
This is
PWR.
new, 15 second shot clock. Oh,
Oh,
what?
mistakes creeping in already.
What I will say to both players is you're not going to rush it, though.
You have got 15 seconds, yeah. I haven't struck it on 3.
10 seconds.
Oh, wow. I think Scott's going to be saying 10 seconds a lot in this game. But it is going to make for an entertaining game.
Will it be with the time? With the ball stop?
What's happened there with him to not go Chelsea? Why would you not go?
They must have. Conte must have told him he won't play. It's not guaranteed. He must have done.
Maybe. What's he going to do now though? Yeah.
He'll play at Everton though, won't he? He will
I
play.
don't know if he will.
If he turns around to run on Koeman and says, that's it, I'm dead. I'm
Well,
100%
we're up to
Everton.
10 viewers for the 15 second game. 15 second shot clock's on.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Reds are on here. If he can keep his composure with his 15 seconds.
he just doesn't want to. I know it sounds silly, but he do not want to rush. How much did they say that fee was?
Over 30.
Over 30.
30 wouldn't have been a bad price, I don't
Well,
think.
yeah, but what would we, the thing is, we could have got 30. Why are we not spending that money?
I bet they were going to.
If we sold him for 30, that means we would have spent probably 20 million in this summer when we're supposed to have had 100 million to spend on players.
You could have bought a big player with the money, really.
Yeah, that's the one thing we haven't done. I mean, Rooney's our best signing, I think.
To be fair, he has been quite good signing so far.
I think the goalie as well will be our best. He would turn out
he's
to be our
fantastic,
best.
he is. He's going to be world class here.
Yeah. Oh, good shot, Ivan.
I'll tell you what,
Stroking
Ivan
in.
needs 15 seconds more often.
He's stroking these in. Oh, this is what we should do every week. This is a lot better.
Oh,
Oh,
Ivan
what?
Knight.
Oh, Ivan!
Ivan Knight!
Oh, that's beautiful.
What a shot that is.
Oh, Mick's trying his tactics. Yeah, that's a great last red from Ivan there. Right. That's better.
There was 1 10-second call, and the rest of them you were both miles ahead.
Yeah, well played, lads.
Next season.
Yeah, last frame should be 15 seconds.
Last session.
Last frame should be
Last
15
session,
seconds.
yeah, all 15 seconds, yeah, last
Because
session.
you know, like in Power Pool, they do the last 5 minutes or whatever it is. Well, we just do the last.
Right, thanks. So we're going to do the draw on Facebook for the singles and doubles semi-final. So look out for the PWR's Facebook. And yeah, Aziz pops up at the end there. What is Aziz? Yeah, it was a great clearance and a great last red as well. I'm afraid Aidy's not here though, Aziz. So, and we're going to love you and leave you as well. We're going to do the draw on Facebook for the semi-finals. I'll say it again. Also, big shout out to the Parkway. Again, agreed today to host our presentation night on the 27th, I think, of October. But there will be an event going out on Facebook for everyone who wants to come along to it. Right, good night. See you next week.